You with Nick Reinberger, 97.3 ABC Illawarra. We've been alerted that the South Coast Care urgently need somebody to help care for a 7-year-old boy with some pretty significant difficulties, but there are a whole lot of rewards to being a carer, as you'll find out. Karon Foster is a Family Choices carer, and she's on the phone with us at the moment. G'day, Karon. How are you going?
Hi, Nick. Good, thank you.
And in the studio, I've got Rhonda Miller from CareSouth. G'day, Rhonda. How's things?
Good, thanks, Nick.
Come a little bit close to the microphone so we can hear your lovely voice. Karon, tell me what it's like being a carer. What's your particular brand? It's called Family Choices. What does it mean?
Family Choices?
Yeah.
What's it then? Caring for a child with a disability.
Yeah. Is that full-time or as a part-time?
No, just as a carer.
As a respite carer?
Respite carer.
Okay, so how often do you do it?
At the present moment, I do every fortnight. I have a little girl, a 13-year-old girl, from Friday night till Sunday or Monday.
Right, okay. And what made you put your hand up for it?
What made me? At the time, I'd been recently divorced and I lost my mother, and I thought I needed to give my love to somebody.
Well, that's a beautiful reason. I love that, Karon. Yeah. Rhonda, tell me the sort of what this little boy's like, 7-year-old boy.
Well, this little boy is 7 years of age. He has autism. He's a very sociable little boy. He makes friends with his peers very easily. He loves outdoors. He loves the trampoline. He loves the swing. He loves the park. He also loves trucks. He has what we call good receptive language, so he can understand what you're saying to him, but because of his autism he has a bit of difficulty actually expressing his needs, so he does need a bit of support in that sort of area.
Is there some language, or is it sort of bodily communication that you tend to get, body language?
Just noises really, and I guess it's about, if we find a carer for him, it's about training the carer about what those noises mean and how we can assist her to develop his language and work with the families, because they're the ones that know the child the best and they can give the carer lots of advice.
And what sort of assistance do you give people? What sort of support?
Well, we have caseworkers allocated to the carers, and they do regular visits, in particular after each time the child goes to stay with the carer. The caseworker will visit or call and ask how the visit went, any problems, what were the highlights, anything we can do, and just generally see that everything's going okay. Also, we have contact with the family to see how they're travelling and how the care arrangements are going for them.
Yeah, I mean, it doesn't necessarily have to be a family. I mean, as we heard from Karon, she's lost a mum and as well as got divorced, and so she's obviously in a different situation.
Yeah, look, we're not after any sort of specific person. There's lots of people that can offer care. There's single people, there are families, there are older people. We have a carer who is retired who cares for a little boy with quite significant disabilities. We have same-sex couples. We have people from different cultural backgrounds. It's really about the match with the carer and the child and the family, and it's about the value that carer can add to that child's life and to the family's life as well.
Karon, how do you like to spend your weekends with the kids you're caring for?
The little girl I care for.
Yeah.
I love it when it's a nice sunny weekend so we can actually go for a walk out in the sunshine.
Yeah.
She loves listening to music. Well, she can't walk, she can't talk, she can laugh. So every time I have her, as long as she laughs a couple of times on the weekend, I know she's happy.
What makes her laugh?
Oh, just touching her. She's blind, so she can't see, so you touch her or you nurse her and jiggle her, and just natural, you just play with her and cuddle her and
that's where the music comes in, by the sound of it.
That's right.
He loves the music.
Yeah, and the food.
Yeah. Rhonda, what does it mean to the families who have been looking after these children, their own kids, the birth families? What does it mean to them to get a weekend off?
Most of these families that come onto the program have received services, but it's not meeting their needs, and these families are actually at the point where they're going to break down. So these families really need this additional support. So it gives the families an opportunity to have a break, have a rest, gives the families opportunity to spend time with their other children or with family. It gives them time to go to outings that they wouldn't normally be able to go to because of their child's special needs. Just things that we take for granted, like going to a restaurant with your family can be quite impossible, or even going on an extended holiday. So the Family Choices carer is absolutely vital in ensuring that family can continue to care for their loved ones. And they know that they're going to get a break. And they know that when they have the break, they can gather their energies, have a bit of fun, have a bit of relaxation, and then their child comes back to them and they're re-energised and they can continue on with that really important job that they have of caring for their child.
Do you see a positive effect, not just on the families that they're coming home to, but the child as well, to go into a different atmosphere, a different dynamic?
Absolutely, yeah. I think the beautiful thing about the Family Choices program is that it opens up another family to them, and that family can introduce our friends and family. So it's a different exposure for them, and that the child is exposed to different opportunities and experiences. They've also got a carer like Karon who's energised and can put a lot of
wants to be out there doing things,
and can put a lot of care and energy into that child. There are a lot of positives for the child, I think.
Is the typical experience like Karen's, one weekend a month?
No, actually it all depends on the individual needs of the family, and we have some children that go into the carer's home during the week, so that child will go to the carer's home during the week and go to school from the carers, then go home on the weekend. We have some carers that go on the weekends, and we have some kids that go for longer term. They might go for blocks of a week at a time, or school holidays. It's very individual. It really depends on the name, Family Choices, what the family needs.
Okay.
Yep.
Karon, can you see your relationship going on for quite a long while now?
Oh, yeah. I've had 5 years already, so...
Have 5 years with this girl?
It's amazing.
Yeah. Wow, that's incredible. And this could go on for decades more.
Oh, I don't know about that one. We get older as we get.
Fair enough. Well, thank you very much for being on the line for us, Karon. I really appreciate it.
Thanks, Nick.
That's Karon Foster, who's one of the Family Choices carers, who's obviously had a very rewarding 5 years already with her particular girl. Now, the details. How can people get in touch with you, Rhonda, and put their hands up?
Well, we're really looking for someone in the Shell Harbour area for this little boy at the moment.
Yep.
And if people are interested, even if they just want to chat and find out more information, it's not making a commitment to ring, but if they ring 1300 554 260, that's the CareSouth number.
Yep.
Or they can go onto our website at caresouth.org.au and just have a look at, click into the Family Choices section and have a look and get some more information. But we're more than happy to take calls, and one of the caseworkers will have a chat, and you can find out more about the service and probably a little bit about the child.
Yeah, it sounds like